to think you were just down there, guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy.
Entanto. Capítulo 11. Agora no bar.
Panama had been my second job with Passos.
A festa tá estourando, hein?
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blows, some good friends on a boat. Daphne! Come here, I love this one.
Marcello, you're going to be the death of me? Alfredo Morchat!
It sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
Some ways.
A festa tá estralando, hein? Não chama nós.
Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
That's very funny, Max. Hey, Soldier!
Oh. Ah, I gotta quit drinking so much. I'll give myself serious liver damage.
Yeah, big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax. I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are. Just stay off the yayo, I don't have enough to share. I'm kidding again. Oh, Mikey. Even
Fazendo piada, você morreu queimado. Você só não sabe disso.
I feel like safe with you guys. Know that, like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love New York. The East Hamptons, do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Whatever. Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. No, not good. Bad. Real bad. But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe! You crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, eh? Passos. Walk with me. Yeah. What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up. He's a good guy. Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Because life is good! Where's the trap? It's coming, eh? Soon.
Passos.
Yeah.
I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
Não pude invadir o bar. Vamos lá, Max. Ih, tava na cara que ia dar merda.
¡Encontré
Encontrou? Eu te encontrei. Se eu achar
I had
aqui,
to save some
achei.
valuables.
Viu como é bom vasculhar o... Toma. Nossa, velho. Linda. Isso
The
achava
dead
aqui.
guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
Tem uns pedaços de arma dourada.
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la corriente inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
Toma. Essa porra.
The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
Outra válvula dessa por aqui. Aqui. Boa. Dale. Agora sim.
I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale
Max.
margaritas, and greed.
¡Apoyo! ¡Parce! ¡Ya puedes correr! ¡Malparido! ¡Vámonos!
Vámonos. Tem aqui no banheiro. CA. Pedaço de arma dourada. Fudeu.
So this was the famous Panama Canal.
Peraí,
Could
pessoal.
have gone to
Ver
the
se eu acho uma
moon while
coisa
I was
aqui.
passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Nada, vou ter que nadar.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed.
Toma, meu filho.
It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell
Se eu
happened.
acho algo aqui, nada. Se eu acho que
I
dentro,
didn't like
tá?
to think what was behind the door. The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I
caras
should have
estão arrombando.
realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
¡Todos al suelo! ¡Te mato! ¡Llegaste!
Mata então. Nossa. No meio dos olhos. Pegar a bala aqui. Esse vagabundo. Pá. Se eu achar algo aqui interessante, nada. Bora seguir. Eita, pista.
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone.
É, por que que estava abrindo aqui? Essa chave aqui. Pode ter pedaço de arma dourada. Nada. Segue. Segue o jogo. Essa chave aqui. Opa, pista.
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it.
¡Hijo de puta, aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel, vení para acá! ¡Toma! ¡Toma! ¡Vas a chupar plomo, malparido!
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for?
¡No te rindas, marica! ¡Ánimo! ¡Ánimo! ¡Cúbreme, por favor! ¡Listo, parte! ¡Ya puedes adelantar! ¡Ey, ey! ¡Cúbreme! ¡Tira, judío! ¡Que te levanto con un tiro! Marcerito,
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out. I had to save some valuables. And the band played on.
É, o show continuou rolando.
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Para o show. Toma na boca, viu? Pegar o canhão. Pegar a bala que os vagabundos aqui. E tem mais um. Bora seguir em frente agora. Nossa! Meu! É o Rambo jogando.
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat.
Aqui, ó. 2 bagos de vida. Pra nós.
I spotted Passos and
Chegamos na cabine do comandante.
If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about what's her name? Daphne. Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Nah.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here. Didn't realize you knew your way around here.
Bora lá.
They were using that building to get across the canal.
Get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have. I'm moving. Don't get handled. Get down. Hey, you watch this.
Not bad.
We're good.
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality. It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama. That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch.
Bora lá. Puto. Puta, fica ali.
My own
Esquerda,
private
pulsar.
welcoming party.
Oye, cúbreme. Apriétale.
Toma. Toma. Outro tempo. Fecha a vida aqui. Essa chave aqui. Sei que deve ter alguém aqui. Toma. Famosa bala de prata. Hihi.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
Estamos chegando. Ih, morreu.
Jesus Christ.
Geral foi pro saco.
Fuck, man. This is brutal.
Então, né?
I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Aqui tá louco.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told
Esse
it was
flashback que ele volta no
people who
tempo é muito
disliked
louco.
Daphne Bernstein, something about an
Cada história é melhor que a outra.
force.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No.
No, no, no.
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were
Com
this true,
certeza,
I
era idiota.
certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked
É, o
him
bagulho
into
tá ficando
something. I don't
loucura.
know yet.
In Passos?
I'll pass.
Vamos dizer assim, vizinho, o bagulho tá bombando e cara.
Failed in America, failed in São Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Paramilitares.
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops.
Também são
the cops who
milicianos.
shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
De
Imperial
repente a
Palace
treta vai
Hotel.
seguir.
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there.
Fábrica abandonada.
Large groups, under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying.
Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Pessoal, essa parte vai ficar pro próximo vídeo. Curte, compartilha. Tamo junto. É nóis, capítulo 12. Próximo vídeo
I
continua.
wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
E aí, pessoal, próximo vídeo continuando aqui.
It
Tamo
was the
junto.
question I
É
kept on
nóis.
asking myself.